Ellen Pompeo flirts with Chris Ivery, Grey star's husband. Ellen Pompeo plays Dr. Meredith Grey in the hit medical drama, Grey's Anatomy, which has developed a dedicated following over the years. Though many fans are more than familiar with her character, who was married to Derek Shepherd, played by Patrick Dempsey in the show, it's time for you to know all about her real-life husband, Chris Ivery. In 2003, the pair met in a grocery store and quickly formed an undeniable connection. After 4 years of dating, Chris asked for Ellen's hand in marriage and the two tied a knot in New York City in November 2007. "We were 6 degrees our whole lives, so I feel like we were sort of meant to be," she once gushed to People. After they said, "I do," Chris and Ellen became the doting parents of their 3 kids. The SAG Award winner gave birth to their first child, Stella, in 2009, followed by their second daughter, Sienna, in 2014. The Lovebirds completed their family when their son, Eli, was born in 2016. Out of all the amazing things Chris does for his wife, Ellen said the music producer always makes her feel like she's the most beautiful woman in the world. "He tells me constantly how I have the body of a 20-year-old. He is the best," the Daredevil actress shared with People in 2016, adding Chris doesn't really like her wearing a lot of makeup. "He is so supportive. He is amazing." The acting legend and the handsome hunk have managed to make their marriage work by accepting each other for whom they are. "Just don't try to change people," the Golden Globe nominee explained to Us Weekly about what makes her and her hubby so compatible. "They were fine when you married them, so don't expect them to change." One thing Ellen loves about the Massachusetts native is that he has swag and makes her feel secure. The Station 19 actress couldn't help but marvel over her fantastic spouse when she made an appearance on the Queen Latifah show in 2013. "I think that's probably why I'm so into him," she said at the time. "Nothing shakes him. If it did shake him, I wouldn't know." As the pair continue on in their lives of wedded bliss, they can always count on each other to have their backs. After all, that's what loving someone is all about. Chris is a talented record producer. For more than 2 decades, Chris worked as a record producer and executive in the music industry. During that time, he helped co-write Rihanna's 2010 song Cheers, Drink to That. Chris also works as a clothing designer. After being in music for 25 years, Ellen's spouse tried his hand in designing clothing. In 2019, he launched his clothing line called STLA. At the time, the actress told Us Weekly she was so proud of Chris' achievement. "It's inspirational to change careers at 50, she praised. "He's been in the music business for 25 years, and he changed careers at 50. And he killed it. I mean, knocked it out of the park. It's amazing." So, for anybody who feels they're stuck, you can change your career at any age. Chris and Ellen love date nights. When it comes to spending quality time, the duo are all about cuddling up on the couch at their Los Angeles residence. "We go out to dinner sometimes, but date nights really kind of happen inside at home. And actually, we both go to bed pretty early, so we do a lot of lunch dates too," the doting mom told People. Chris isn't the biggest Grace fan. Though the songwriter insists he's Ellen's biggest fan, he isn't one to binge Grey's Anatomy. "There was a time back in the day that I watched it a lot, but then I didn't know if she had a lover," he told Us Weekly in February 2017. "I'm really confident, but it's awkward." Chris had an especially hard time watching intimate scenes. Understandably, Chris isn't that interested in watching his wife take part in the steamy sex scenes in Grey's Anatomy. Reflecting on her former on-screen romance with Patrick Dempsey, Ellen said her husband would get a little jealous. "Pure guy had no idea what he was getting into," she explained during an episode of the Ladies First with Laura Brown podcast in July. "I remember in the beginning it was really hard for him. He was like, 'This is not what I signed up for. You go to work and make out with that. I like Patrick and everything, he's a good dude, but like really?' Fortunately, Chris didn't let it bother him too much. He was really a trooper. He's my favorite person," Ellen gushed. Do you know Ellen Pompeo, Comment on the content we cover now to discuss it together. Subscribe to the channel, and if you are interested, please talk about the topic that interests you. Thank you watched our video.